Hello and welcome to episode 14 of How to Play Star Wars Galaxies. Today we're going to take a look at junk dealers and junk. This may seem like a really simple thing, easy idea, but the problem is some people may not know what junk is, and also I want to show you where the junk dealers are and what you can do with them. I have some junk on me. I tried to sell in the bazaar, but it wouldn't sell, so I'm going to go ahead and just get some guaranteed cash. So if you find the bazaar terminal area, the bank terminal area, you will also usually find a junk dealer. Sometimes there's one, sometimes there's three or four. Just depends what you find. And then also junk dealers can be in various other locations. It's usually hard not to find one. So click on the junk dealer, and they'll talk to you. Say, I have some things that you might be interested in. So you click on that, and it'll give you a list of all the items that you have available that they will purchase from you. And the number directly beside it is actually how many credits they'll buy it from you. Now, this may not be anywhere near what the kind of worth would be for the other players, but sometimes you'll get a lot more for the items here than you would possibly take the chance at getting on the bazaar. Now here, I might be able to sell this item for 5 to 10,000 if I had the right person, but this is an item that's kind of common, so 1,000 credits, pretty good, especially if it's something I just looted off a little character or animal. I'm just going to go ahead and sell it. So let's click the sell button. You'll get a notice in the status above you. They'll say you sold it, and it'll say yes, you sold it. So and it's as simple as that to sell items, and you'll notice it's out of the inventory, and you've got 1,000 extra credits. Now, the trick to this to really making money is if you have items that have stat mods that were looted. So you have like looted clothing that has some stat mods, or looted armor that has something on it. It'll say like insulated or whatever, like on the armor name. Those items are worth a lot when you start getting the higher level of armor and clothing. Things that have to be like level 70s and 80s and 90 to wear it. Just to give you an example, if I go out somewhere fully buffed and fully ready for fighting for a long time, and I go out to some place and I fill up my entire inventory, like I have almost nothing in there, and I fill up all 80 slots of just statted armor and statted clothing, and sell that just to the junk dealer, I could potentially make anywhere from 1 to 1.5 million credits in that one run, and that could take me maybe half an hour to an hour to do that. So really, it's really a good thing you can do to make some good fast money. Now that's only really easy to do if you're higher level. Lower level, not so easy, but you can still make some cash by selling the crap that you get off of creatures and such. All those organs you find on creatures, all the little what look like little tiny component pieces that people drop, and the little almost anything that they drop that you don't know what it is or don't have much of a use for, check it on the junk dealer, because they will probably buy it from you, and they'll give you a decent price. Now they won't give you a great one, because let me show you for an example. Now you can also, and while we're doing this, we'll show this other part of them. You can say, how can I mark items that to know what to buy and what not to buy, because they have some looted items that you want to keep that are really good and they're very useful. And sometimes they're really rare. So like I have these agility stems I have on me. I use them rarely, but I don't want to sell them because I have a lot of them. So I was able to mark these as not sell. The other one we're going to show you as an example is I had this disruptor rifle. Not the best rifle, but it was something I looted and I like the look of it. And I like what it does. So I've kept it on my Jedi as just sort of a rifle, but I don't want to sell it. And I'll show you why, because you won't get much money for it. So I'm going to toggle the status. Now it's sellable. We're going to cancel that. We're going to go back to her, and we're experiencing a tiny bit of lag here. We're going to say I want to sell some more items, and I'm only going to get 6,000 credits for this rifle. That's not very much, especially it was a rifle I looted from a tough mission. So I don't want to sell that. So that's why you want to make sure and mark these items as not sellable. Now let's say, for example, I sold something like my rifle, or I sold that gong piece that I just sold for 1,000. I decided, no, I don't want to sell that, I need it back. Well, you can actually now buy back items, and I believe you can buy back up to 10 items. And yes, right here it says up to 10 items you can buy back, and there's the items. So I can buy back for the exact same amount that I sold it for, and it'll be back in my inventory. There you go. And while we're at it, I'm gonna go in and change back my gun to being not sellable. Anyways, that's pretty much the junk dealers. There's not much else you can really do with them. Just if you're starting out and you're really trying to make some money, I would really recommend looting everything you can within reason. Don't be passing up rare items for crappy junk. Probably keep always about 10 items available in your inventory so that you can make sure and have room for those rare items if you come across them, and also for traveling, because you have to have an extra ticket for traveling with the ticket. But keep junk loot in mind, because it can be very helpful in finding loot to sell and make some cash. Until I see you next time, hope you enjoyed this.